Oppenheim group existed before the show. The real relationship in 2024 has to exist before the show. So this to me is just the wrong group of people. And by the way, if it's that hard to cast aspirational, well-off women that are between 35 and 49 in New York City that are diverse, and you have a white group over here and a non-white group over here, and there was no diversity in what you were looking to cast, then we really have bigger problems here in New York City. And that's not the case because I could have referred you people to cast. But anyway, I think that's what it is. I guess I am really riled up today. By the way, yeah, the fucking prank was absolutely ridiculous. Jeff Lewis was upset. Andy was upset. The audience is upset. It's so fucking stupid. We now have an entire episode on a prank that Rebecca is pregnant with an open marriage and has a baby, and there's no open marriage and she's not pregnant. Stupid fucking shit. I don't care. So that don't help the situation. You got to put it out of its misery. I am sorry. It's low 300s. Dubai had like high twos, low 300s. It's time. Just fucking call it. Yes, if I did discuss this with my friend Luann, I wouldn't repeat it here, which I didn't because, I mean, she's out doing her cabaret and I'm here doing my thing. And we have not been in Sag Harbor at the same time. But by the way, I mean, let's just be honest. Do you mean to tell me that Luann, Jill, I mean, look, we're all human beings, right? So you mean to tell me Jill Zarin, hi Jill, I love Jill Zarin, love. People are like, why did Allie's engagement break off? I'm not like that. Could I text Jill? Yes. Have I walked past Jill's condo lately? When I was in Sag Harbor, I do my morning walks. But you mean to tell me Luann, Jill, those two in particular, um, who else? I mean, they're not just a little bit happy. Dorinda's happy. I mean, Sonia just is lucky to have a roof over her head in fucking Florida. And Ramona really, actually, guys, is kind of out of it. She really doesn't give a shit. She's living her life. I still glare at the Singa Stinga when I see her in the Hamptons. But you mean to tell me that these RHONY OGs are not just a little bit happy? You mean to tell me that Leah McSwiney, oh, did you see Leah is in court? I mean, and she's loving it. Let me tell you, Leah is like walking down the street. I don't know if you saw this video, going to court, and they're like, asking her questions and taking pictures. And she's like, who are you with? Paid six? Okay. Leah is loving this. Let me just tell you. But, she said, I really shouldn't talk. My lawyer wouldn't like it. Good for you, Leah. I mean, you got to give her credit. You got to give Leah credit for all of Manzo. And I mean, Leah's in court against them. So good for her. Good for her. Really, there's no shade in that. But you mean to tell me Leah McSweeney isn't a little bit happy that this thing failed? Ebony, come on, girl. We haven't texted in a minute, but that's how the business is. You get busy. She's a mother now. I mean, the motherhood, you just have different priorities. You mean to tell me these women are not a little happy that this reboot is failing miserably? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, Sarah and I said Dubai wasn't going to come back, and we were right, but we weren't right for a minute. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm not predicting anything, but fucking cancel it, okay? Potomac, this show, just, I don't know what's happening. Salt Lake is great. Same production company as New York. I laugh, but I'm laughing at Potomac. I mean, and I mean it in the best way possible. Giselle even did an interview recently where she's like, look, and she was kind of shading Candace of like, look, we're back to Potomac. I mean, this is how you do Housewives. Some of you are saying Potomac is boring. I find it humorous. I'm finding it fun. I find it fun. I mean, we start this episode this past Sunday. They're on, the cast, they come back from the cast trip. And I mean, there was this, they're trying to have the intervention with Karen on the cast trip. And Karen reveals, I mean, I'm sorry, Karen and Giselle and Ashley, but Karen and Giselle are fucking all-stars. They like are producing the show before our eyes, but they're not as good as Kyle. And so we know they're producing it, but it's funny in that sense. So like Karen is like, oh, well, I heard Mia has an opioid addiction, which is really funny because it is based on things that she actually saw, but it's so funny that she's obviously getting, look, I'm laughing, obviously getting the heat off of her. And it's clear what's happening, but it's so funny. And Karen is like, I mean, why are we focusing on me? This one has an opioid addiction. Job well played, grand dame. Really, really funny. Stacy, then they're back. Stacy has a new crash pad. It's not really my style. I just posted my new New York apartment this past week. People seem to like it. Look, money can't buy class, and I have a very refined palette. I don't like a lot of craziness in design, so it's not really my style. But let's not be a snob. It's not about me. You know, what do I know? You guys are out having a life, and I'm sitting here behind the fucking microphone. Not my style, but good for her. It's a new crash pad to get her away from the stress of the divorce, and she's with this guy, and I don't know. No sex for a year, girl. I mean, what the fuck? And I mean, not for nothing, but does anyone out there ever meet like a nice guy? And look, I'm as old as fuck, and I truly am gonna die alone. I mean, I have family, and I do have, the reason I don't care about any of these fallouts and any of these reality people is I do have, I have a good inner circle, but if your inner circle is around the same age as you, there is a chance that they could all go before you. And so basically, I do, I can close my eyes and picture who will be there for me on my deathbed or, the last 3 years of my life, which is hell when I'm just like sick and like struggling. But the point is that what is the fucking point, David? I've lost my goddamn point. Oh, my point is, God, I talk myself into it. The point is, has anyone ever? So I mean, I do want a nice guy at this point. I mean, he's got to be cute, but I mean, guys, my definition of cute is really at this age, it's a broad range, guys. It's a broad range. I really can find something positive in each person. Do you know what I mean? So slip into the DMs, they're open. But have you ever gone out with someone and they're just too nice? There's someone in the Hamptons who, we're just friends now, but this gentleman was really interested in your younger sister over here when I first made my social status and presence known in the Hamptons. And too fucking nice. Too nice. I'm like, there's just no edge. Well, that's Stacy's boyfriend. This guy with the goofy eyes, and he takes her to the zoo. Too nice. Do you know what I'm saying out there, guys and ladies? Mostly ladies, because who's really listening to us but a bunch of gay guys and ladies, which I love. And these straight guys slip into the DMs, say hi. We could be bros. I love broing out. But you know what I mean? This guy is just too fucking nice. I mean, so there's no sexual anything there. I think Mia said it or something, but I mean, no sex for a year, girl. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I guess in 20 years, I won't feel like having sex, maybe. But she has an opioid addiction, and Karen is like telling us that she knows this. I have notes, yeah, because she's seen it on YouTube. Now, this is all happening. Giselle and Ashley sit down. There is popcorn and there are croissants. And Giselle has never gone to an event where there are popcorn and croissants. This is a very, very shocking combination.